Hello guys, Gladiator Bricks here. Today I'm going to talk about big figs and animal types that LEGO creates and how they actually do count as minifigures in my opinion. Now the reason why I count even animals as minifigures is because some animals are actually an actual character, like Scooby-Doo, which he's an animal as well, but he counts as a minifigure because he's an actual character from a TV show. Of course, if you ever got the Lone Ranger set with his horse, Silver, then you know Silver is an actual character too, technically speaking. So is the Hulk and the other animal types. For now, I'm going to do some big fig history here. The first big fig, I think, was the Rock Riders Rock Monster. This fella right here led to your Hulk figure or whatever big figure you own. This fella right here led to your greatest friend, to some of your favorite big figs. This big ugly sucker here was the reason why your whole collection of big figs was possible. Which I kind of like this figure. He was a very nice character, but a lot of people keep telling me he looks like Clayface, but I say he doesn't, because he looks more like a stone looks more like stone, because if you look closely, it looks like he would be holding still. And a lot of guys have used this for creations. Like one of my favorite creations at the LEGO convention is actually a guy who uses like tons of these things as mud monsters coming out of a mud hole, and a wizard is conjuring them up. Anyways, next up, then Big Figs got to another side. This is probably some of the first character Big Figs was probably the Yeti, Chi Lion Dog, and Tigara. I have the Tigara pelt. I just don't have his full figure anymore. In fact, this is one of his arms. When I was a kid, I lost most of the parts to it. I'm planning to, if I find him online for less money, I may actually rebuy the Yeti and the Tigara, and I might even buy the Chi Lion Dog, so I have at least 3 big figs that I can show and actually talk about next time I talk about this. But they were from the Johnny Thunder Adventure sets. These were probably the starting big figs, as well as the Rock Monster. And of course, LEGO started creating other animals. In fact, I believe the first dinosaurs were actually started up. The first dinosaurs were also probably the first big figs as well. When they started with this little fella, and then he turned into, maybe a few years past, some of the first dinosaurs. Another version of the dinosaurs came out, which I never really liked this theme really, but I would have loved to have gotten the T-Rex from it. But this is one of the themes, dinosaurs. Of course, to the cooler one, the T-Rex. But either way, big figs became, every big fig you own, you owe to this thing right here. So, if you don't have one, whoops, go on eBay, try to buy one if you can, because you owe it to this thing, kind of, to get it. I'm not really telling you to do it, I'm just saying, if you own this thing in your collection, that shows just how tough and hardcore of a LEGO collector you are. If you're into big figs, this figure is probably going to be the only figure you'll probably not like, because he won't be as movable action. Now, a buddy of mine sent me a bunch of crappy sets known as Enlightened Bricks, which came with a Rock Monster. I kind of got annoyed at it and been wanting to get rid of it, but I kept it because the big fig kind of looks like the Hulk, and it came in handy for something. It came in handy for fancy door stop. Comes in handy for a door stop. Well, at least I got a cool figure to use for doorstop. And of course, there are always a lot of animal figures, which, like these right here. I love these the best, though. These are pretty much the coolest figures that have been created so far for animals. Now I have a lot of horses because I'm a horseaholic. I love to get horses a lot. So whenever I see a set with a horse in it, I'm like, oh, finally another set with a horse in it. Either way, your Big Figs started out pretty quickly. Now, before the Nexo-Knights theme came out with their Big Figs, then there was the newer types of Big Figs that came out, which I will get out a few. I call these the Big Figs with minifigure legs, because that's basically what they are. This guy, and of course, one of my personal favorites, these guys, because they were from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sets, and these are pretty good compared to the other characters. Only difference between them and any other minifigure is that you can't really... The only thing I would actually say this character had over them is that he uses an actual minifigure head and minifigure legs, so he uses a total of a few extra parts than they do. But that's pretty much my full actual history report on it. If you guys want more of me talking about Big Figs, let me have time to collect a lot of stuff, and I'll let you know if I start on another video. And please click that bell icon so you know that this video is coming out. I mean, I would love for people to know ahead of time that the video is out. So click the bell icon so that you know when a video drops. Because I noticed I haven't gotten very many people viewing the videos, which I feel bad. I feel like I'm a terrible YouTuber. But I know you're still subscribed to me, and then I thought, wait a minute. A lot of YouTubers say click the bell icon. Well, I'm going to suggest clicking the bell icon so you don't miss a movie. And I won't have to notify you every few minutes, hey kid, you're missing a pretty good film that I made for you, or something. Either way, I want you guys to enjoy my stop motions. I want to be able to hear from you. Because every time I get a new comment, I'm like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Every time I see a like on my video, or dislike, I'm excited because, hey, that means somebody viewed the video, and I'm happy. Every view I get, I am happy with. Want to know why? Because I know that people actually love my channel and are subscribed to it and will keep watching videos on it. And I love all of you guys as subscribers. You are the best subscribers a person could have. Any of them big YouTubers, they ain't got nothing on the subscribers I have. Mine I actually worked hard on. It looks like. Actually, I'm not going to put down every big YouTuber. I'm just saying. Looks like I've done a pretty good job. Just, I don't really know. I'm just glad that I'm still on YouTube and still making videos for you guys. And still trying to think of ideas for stop motions and such. Anyways, that's it for today. Comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else you'd like me to do. And I will answer. That's the one thing I do that other YouTubers don't do. I answer every single thing. Shout out to Digger Toy Reviews. He actually commented on one of my videos and gave me some pointers on a problem I have a lot of. The shaky camera problem with my stop motion animation. Which he told me I could get a type of clip or something for my camera, so I'm going to try to get a clip from my camera like he suggested, because I'm tired of having like shaky content. Like, and my stop motion gets all blurry and such. I would at least like to get that problem fixed. Anyways, TIFN. Oh, and huge shout out to Geo the Jedi, Pamela Puma, or wherever it is. I can't really pronounce his name. Hopefully he'll comment in the videos, on the video. Anyways, and as well as any other YouTuber. And if you guys want to shout out, let me know in the comments. I will give you a shout out in my next video. And like always, keep collecting real minifigures.